You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love.
Welcome everybody to Chicagoland for the first annual race in the Nasmar Community Cup Series here. I'm Miller Lite Racing Series, and today we have 40 drivers taking on this mile-and-a-half oval here. And sorry guys, this was a long week for me recording all this. This took about 3 or 4 days, like I said in the intro, so I'm just glad I got it out to you guys. Now, just glad that we don't have another drop race or a late race. So anyways, you can see all those important dates in the pit stalls. Those are all important days in the United States there. And happy 250 years of freedom for the United States of America. Really glad that I live in this beautiful country. I hope everyone had a good 4th, and as we do have the Kyle and Kyle show starting on the front row today, as Kyle Busch, the 3-time winner for this series, is on pole. And as we look at the in-season challenge bracket here, as we have Reddick, Gibbs, McDowell, Buscher, Kulowski, Blaney, SVG, Briscoe, Elliott, Allmendinger, Bell, Hamlin, Byron, Gillian, Chastain, and Larson, they'll move into the pretty sure it's a semifinal. Yeah, semifinal or quarterfinal. But here's the starting lineup here. It's the Kyle and Kyle show on the front row. Then it's Danny Hamlin and Tyler Reddick. Then it's Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe, the Chase and Chase show. And then we have Carson Husafar and Alex Bowman, who won here in 2019 IRL. Then Christopher Bell and Ryan Blaney finishing out your top 10 here. As we're going to row 6 now is Riley Hurst and Michael McDowell. Row 7, William Byron, Ross Chastain. Row 8 is Dalen Suarez and Austin Cindric. Row 9 is Ty Gibbs and Chris Buescher. And then rounding out the top 20 is going to be Joey Logano and Connor Sillage. Michael McDowell and Ty Gibbs and Chris Buescher are all in the tournament as well. As we're going to go to row 11 now is James Davidson. Welcome back. And then Austin Dillon. And then row 12, John Hunter Nemechek and Brad Keselowski. Row 13 is Ty Daly and Bubba Wallace. Row 14 is AJ Allmendinger, who won Colorado, or the Naval Base, sorry, Jesus. And then Cole Custer. And then row 15 is Cody Ware and Josh Berry. And then finishing out your rows is Justin Haley and Ryan Preece. And row 17 is SVG and Todd Gillian. Row 18 is Ricky Stenhouse and Ryan Sieg. Row 19, Noah Gragson and St. Smith. And row 20 is Eric Jones and Kaz Grilla. Sorry guys, it's been a long week for me, and I hope everyone had a happy 4th. And now here's the track info. It's 4 turns, 1.5 miles. First Nasmar race, and the last race was 2019. Race info, 3 laps per stage, and the last stage is 6 laps. As we're going to be coming to the green flag, the Kyle and Kyle show will lead us off. As we enter turn 1 now, Kyle Busch has the lead. Danny Hamlin got to lose a little bit, slides up the track. No chaos has happened yet. Here comes Tyler Reddick, 3 wide for the lead, boys, and it's only lap 2 here. We're 4 wide. Carson Husfar's in the grass, and as Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott got together now, Kyle Larson is our leader now. Here comes Carson Husfar underneath Reddick. Reddick takes a high line, and he's going to take the lead almost away. He has Christopher Bell, a Toyota teammate behind him, pushes him to the lead. And we have chaos behind. We're still green. No McDowell. Kyle Busch is loose. And here's lap traffic now, trying to play a factor as Cody Ware is trying to hold up the leader, snag a lap down. It's not working. Cass Grella got dumped there. And holy crap, that's a lot of chaos that's just happened there. And as here's our stage 1 result, as it's Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Danny Hamlin, Alex Bowman, Riley Hurst, Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, Carson Husfar, and AJ Allmendinger. And as we can just take a little replay of that real quick. As we take a replay, it looks like Chase Briscoe kind of caused this wreck, and Carson Husfar was just there just dumping him. Michael McDowell tried to avoid him, and just ran into him, and you can see Kyle Busch and Ross Chastain get into it, but he doesn't cause a crash. But green flag here for stage 2 now. That's Tyler Redmond is off here. We're 3-1 for the lead. Kyle Larson, here comes the showman, going down, fighting for third now. And Larson tries to block, takes the high lane away. Here goes Alex Bowman as he tries to slide up. We're 3 wide. Here comes Riley Hurts, 4 wide. Riley Hurts, he's going to try to do the slide drop. Goes and he's going to get a little bit loose. Big wreck. Chase Elliott's involved. Massive wreck. Riley Herbst and Chase Elliott involved. Riley Herbst try to go for a slide job. Got loose and just got underneath and just spun and collecting Chase Elliott, who's an innocent bystander who will be out of this tournament now because of that. So Allmendinger will automatically advance. And here's our stage 2 results as Kyle Larson is your winner. Then Kyle Reddick, Alex Bowman, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, AJ Allmendinger, who now advances to the next round. Carson Hocevar, Ross Chastain, and William Byron. As Chase Elliott is now on the hook there. Riley Herbst is along with him. As for green flag for the final stage now, Kyle Larson got a little bit of his teammate there on that Busch as Larson goes ahead. Single file now for first and second, and you can see we have Hamlin and Christopher Bell. Watch that, and Larson got loose. Alex Bowman now takes it. Tyler Reddick is right on the back bumper of Alex Bowman. We're both the high leg. And here comes Carson Hocevar underneath Hamlin as Ryan Sieg is now on pit road here. And here comes Tyler Reddick. He's going to try to slide up in front of Alex Bowman. It works. He takes the lead away. And there goes Allmendinger. He has spun. He has spun and he's going down pit road for new tires as Ryan Sieg is now joining the garage as a DNF here. And as the cars are back lined up, let's take a little extra replay on this. It looks like Allmendinger has got loose, and Larson barely missed that. Barely, but as I said before, Hamlin and Bell are fighting each other in the tournament here. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout. We are green flagging Tyler Reddick from the off here. It's Alex Bowman and the Hurricane right behind him. As it's 3 wide for third now. Carson Hocevar now blocks it away. And we're 4 wide for fourth now. And next Reddick and Alex Bowman ripping the top here as it's a white flag presented by Nasmar. And here comes Reddick. He tries to slide job and Alex Bowman, he's in it. They're in the wall. Alex Bowman's in the wall. And enter the final turns and Alex Bowman just dumps him. Alex Bowman is in the wall. And Alex Bowman will win Chicagoland. Carson Hocevar, Kyle Larson bring out the top 3 and Hamlin will advance. And here comes the burnout now from Alex Bowman. What a beautiful race in Chicagoland. Great job, great finish there. And that was a great burnout too. But let's take the extra replay on that. It looks like kind of reminds me of Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson back in 2018. Now, I mean, to be fair, Tyler Reddick did put him in the wall there and did get the lead from it. And what a save from Tyler Reddick. If he didn't save that, he would not advance because Ty Gibbs finished 7th, I believe. So, great race, great finish. The Hurricane gets a second place spot, and here's our final results as Alex Bowman is the winner. Then Carson Hocevar, and then Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin. And then Christopher Bell and Tyler Reddick. And then row 4 is Ty Gibbs and Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney and Chase Briscoe. Really unfortunate. Great finishes for these guys, but they will not advance to the next round in the tournament. And for outside your top 10, William Byron, Ross Chastain, and then row 7 is Todd Gillian and Austin Dillon. Row 8 is Bubba Wallace and Chris Buescher, and then row 9 is Connor Silich and Joe Logano. Row 10 is Zane Smith and SVG, who will now advance to the next round as well. And then entering your or your outside the 20s now, you're gonna have Daniel Suarez and AJ Allmendinger, who already advanced due to Chase Elliott crashing, and Brad Keselowski and Josh Berry. James Davidson and Ryan Preece. Row 14 is Ricky Stenhouse and Ty Dillon. Row 15 is Austin Cindric and Noah Gragson. And then your last 5 rows in the outside the top 30 now, we're going to have, I believe, is Justin Haley and Johnny Nemechek, Eric Jones, Cole Custer, Kaz Grella, and Cody Ware. And then the last 4 have DNF, Ryan C., Chase Elliott, Riley Herbst, and Michael McDowell. And thank you for everyone who's watching right now. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry for the commentary and all that. It's been a long week for me. Hope you guys understand that. Well, yeah, happy 4th of July, late 4th of July, mind you. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this race. And I had a blast and not a blast while I was making this race. And then let's go take your take a look at the bracket here, as Reddick will advance, Busher will advance, Blaney will advance, Briscoe will advance, Almedane will advance, Hamlin will advance, Byron will advance, and then rounding out is Kyle Larson. So that is gonna be your quarterfinals, not your semifinals. Sorry about that from earlier. I hope you guys have a good day.